Hi everybody, it's me, Iman. Welcome back to Iman's Art. Today I will be showing you how to make your very own art style non-digitally and actually for beginners. Yeah, there are some that are actually for beginners, but most of them they don't show you, and a lot of them are also digital. So today I'm going to be showing you how to cross out all those advantages and you found the right one. This one's going to be unique, plus creative, and non-stolen. Now, I don't know how to make sure if it's non-stolen, but you're not actually copying off things. Like, this is called my photocopier, sorry. I know it looks like money. But like, yeah, and this is exactly how I found my art style, which I actually found today, so huzzah. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so I finally found that camera angle. Took 2 tries. Well, actually 4. But anyways, let's stop talking about camera angles and and let's start drawing. So you can get a reference if you need to, but I'm not using one because I don't want to. But yeah, so hopefully you can see what I'm writing. So first you wanna, like, all my eyes are based off of shapes. So for example, a rectangle, a rectangle would be kind of like when you make one line thicker and then add a lash, then maybe something like that, and then make it a bit more circle-ish and then erase it a bit by taking an eraser. That would be about how the triangle, well, kind of, that's just an example of how the triangle would look. But the one that I use for my art style is the circle because it's the most accurate and most kawaii or something like that. And then if you're trying to make something like Mickey Mouse or like a cartoon, then that would do perfect. But no one's gonna do that. But if you do, cool. Anyways, this is the method I used. Now I wanted to kind of put mine like at a point, kind of like that, and then I was like, I don't want to melt it. So then what I did is I wanted to make it so unique and amazing that I just did it like that, and then, so, yeah. Instead of putting the full thing. So that's how that went. Like that, if you can see that. And then I did a few lashes like that. So that's how I did my eye. And like all your eyes should be based off of shapes. And you could also do like a, you can't see that. Kind of like that. So then you could like put it into like that. And this is just the easiest way of making eyes for me. So all you need to do is base them off of shapes. Now we're gonna move on to the nose. So yeah, I normally would start with the face shape, then the eyes, then the nose, and everything else. But after you realize how big everything is, then yeah. So for the nose, you also based off of shapes, like for example, triangle. Maybe, or maybe like a really mini triangle, like that, like Animal Crossing. Do you like that cartoon? Well, this is the same one that they use. So that might be good for a few people, but if you don't like that, but you want something like that, you can like rub it in, and then it kind of looks like that. Or like for the bigger one, you could rub it in, and it looks like that. So this is what I did. I did like sideways kind of oval. Oh, sorry, that looks really weird. And then I kind of made 2 nostrils like that, and then I rubbed it in with my finger, and I made it like that, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's normally a bit more circle on mine, but since I'm doing this with a camera, it's kind of weird. So yeah, and you can also add, if you rub it in really well and then like make it really like really long, then you could like add some little blush parts. So yeah, they're also based off of shapes, and if you need some more examples, like a square would be an example, and you're like, how is that an example? Well, you kind of like that, and then like boom, and you can erase one of the lines. Just fidget with it. With a square, you can draw stuff inside of it. Squares are really good for things. So yeah, and finally the mouth. This is not too easy, but you just want to figure out the shape. That's it. For the mouth, because you want to do different like shapes. So I'm gonna like, for example, if like you need to figure out the sad face, the angry face shape, and the smiling face shape. Like for example, I just used random things and then draw it inside. But you also need to figure out if you want your style to have your lips like this or something, or like maybe like a bit more like this. But what I did for my first one, like this in my new drawing style, was like that. Sorry, it doesn't look very good. Like maybe I'll make it a bit smaller, like that. So that's what I did for my first one, and this is going to be my basic one, and then like for example. So yeah, that's them out. Add them up all together so we can figure out the head. So I just wrote that out. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, you could put like a long face depending on how your face is squished up or whatever. And I don't know what I just did there because his face is sideways. So I'm just going to do that. And if you're doing bangs or anything, actually, always leave the head open. So this is a very different art style than my Pop Jam one. If you're from there or anything or know anything about that, Animal Crazy 916, I believe. The numbers are pretty hard to remember. So that's my face, and like it's not normally like that, but I didn't have a lot of time. You want to make it, if you're doing bangs, you want to make it a bit higher. Then this is the original character that I did before, but I'm making a few changes because that was just my rough draft. You can do some bangs if you want, close it if you want, you don't have to, and then just kind of do whatever hair you want, really. So, yeah, and once you do that and finish all the hair, that's your art style. Color it, do the body, and like this video if you want me to do a bodies one, and if I reach, depends, really, but I might do a body one depending on if you like this video or not. So yeah, and that's basically it. And if you're wondering what my rough draft looks like, just to figure out what my art style would look like, that was it. And I spent a long time on doing it, and this was really short time, so that's why they look pretty different. And that's where you have your art style. And this is a weird eye because I was trying out some different eyes. So that's your art style, and boom, you got a new art style. And it's gonna be maybe your life art style. Go on, be happy, and live your art life. I don't know what to say anymore. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.